Listen, no matter what trading method you use, or what trading strategy you use, or what markets you're trading, or what time frames you're trading, you always need to analyze volume. Taking a trading decision only based on the price is a blind decision. So volume analysis should be part of your trading strategy. In this video, I want to introduce 3 volume indicators that are excellent choices to use in your trading strategy. Just make sure you watch this video until the end and let's get started. Before I add the first volume indicator, if you like my contents, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Alright, let's add the first indicator. When it comes to a volume indicator, most of traders use a basic volume indicator like this one, but I want to suggest a better version of this indicator, which is called heat map volume. This one, which is an editor's picks indicator and written by XDeco, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Alright, this one, which is added here, is just a simple volume indicator that you probably know. If you have worked with this volume indicator, so you know that each bar shows the amount of traded volume in that time period, and the colors, which are green and red, are actually the color of the candles. If the candle is closed green, the color of the bar is green, and if the candle is closed red, the color of the bar is red. At the moment, because of this volume indicator that we added here, the colors of the candles are changed, but as I said, the color of these bars are the colors of the candles. When we are using this volume indicator, we don't care about the colors. Only the size of the bar is important because it shows the amount of volume. But in this new volume indicator that is added here, which we have similar volume bars like this indicator, here in this indicator, each color has a meaning and they are actually showing different degrees of the traded volume in each time period. And this is based on how many standard deviations is the volume far from the average volume. If we go to the settings of the indicator, here in this part, heat map threshold multipliers, you can see that we have 4 different multipliers which are set at 4, 2.5, 1, and -0.5. So for example, when volume is at least 4 standard deviation above the average, it is considered extra high, and when it is 1 standard deviation above the average, it is considered medium. And for each of these thresholds, we have a color. For example, for extra high is red, for high is orange, for medium is yellow, and so on. So depending on how far the volume is above or below the average, which is based on a multiplier of the standard deviation, we have different colors for the volume bars. So on the price chart, each of these colors is actually showing the degree of the volume. In practice, red, orange, and yellow are important because they show considerable increase in the volume. When we have yellow, or better than yellow, when we have orange, it shows high amount of volume, and this gives the probability that the price is gonna further go in that direction because, as I said, it shows high amount of volume, which is actually the interest levels of market participants. The best situation is when we have a red bar, which shows extra high amount of volume, and usually considerable price movement happen after them when we have a red bar which shows extra amount of volume in the market. Please pay attention that in this indicator, these signals that we have, they are not used for trade entry, but for more confirmation of the buy-sell signals that you have based on your trading strategy. When you have a buy or sell signal based on your trading strategy, and this volume indicator also shows that there is high or extra high amount of volume in the market, you can be more sure and say with higher probability that the price is gonna go in that direction. Alright, now let me introduce the second indicator. But before that, I'm proud to announce that I have published a book, The Art of Price Action Trading, which is a complete guide to price action analysis. The link is in the description and you can get it later if you want to master price action trading. Alright, let's add the second indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search custom volume. This one, which is written by Bob Rivera 990. Alright, this volume indicator gives you volume bars similar to an ordinary volume indicator, but it provides more information that can be useful in your trading strategy. First of all, depending on the amount of volume, the bars have specific color. Pink is the highest, then orange, and then yellow. And second, the excellent feature of this indicator is giving you information on a wider time period. Sometimes below the bars, there is a label tag, as you can see, and when you hover on them, it gives information. For example, here it says that we had highest amount of volume in 3 months, or here it says the lowest amount of volume in 1 year. The lower windows are also listed, like lowest amount of volume in the past 6 months, 3 months, and 1 month. Or here it says the lowest amount of volume in 1 week, and here the highest amount of volume in 1 week. These types of information are especially useful in breakout trading strategies, whether a breakout inside a trend or a breakout after a flat market. During flat market, you may have a label of lowest amount of volume, and when there is a breakout, you may have a label of highest amount of volume. And of course, they are analyzed in conjunction with the price action. For example, here in this part of the chart, you can see that the price is in a flat market, and here we have a label of the lowest amount of volume, and this makes sense because we are in a flat market here. But here for this highest amount of volume in 1 week, did we get a breakout? No, this was just a high activity period still inside the flat market. The only thing it tells us is that we have increased selling interest inside this flat market. So this information is analyzed in conjunction with the price action. Alright, now let me introduce the third indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search volume delta, this one, which is written by Hap Harmonic. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, we have overlays, we have volume bars here, and a table here that shows information for the current candle that is forming. Unlike the other two indicators that show the total amount of traded volume in each time period, this indicator has the ability to also show buying and selling volume separately in each time period. Here in this table, it shows information for the current candle that is forming. You can see that we have buying and selling volume separately, their percentages, and net amount of volume here. For each time period, we have a volume bar that, like other volume indicators that show the total amount of volume in that time period, but here the difference is that in each time period, we have two bars actually, a red bar and a blue bar. Red bar is selling volume, and the blue bar is buying volume, and the height of each bar shows their amount of volume. So when red is higher, it shows that we had higher amount of selling volume, and when the blue is higher, it shows that we had higher amount of buying volume. This line shows the total amount of volume, just like the volume bars in the other volume indicators. So here, by the help of this indicator, you can analyze buying and selling volume separately in each time period, and this can help you with further confirmation of your trading signals. For example, if your trading strategy here says a buy signal and this indicator is showing higher amount of buying volume, you can say with higher probability that the price is going to advance more. These information are also reflected on the candles, and also two moving average lines are added to the chart, which in the settings of the indicator you can remove them if you find them distracting and cluttering your price chart. In this video, I introduced 3 volume indicators that, in my opinion, they are great volume indicators. They are free and you can try them and see which one fits your trading strategy, so you can further confirm the buy-sell signals of your trading strategy. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.